Geeks, you join us for an unboxing of Necromunda, and this is the Van-Sarr gang. I'm really sorry about my voice, it's still coming and going. I just wish it had decided what it wants to do, so I might be a bit croaky.
Yes, unfortunately Claire is feeling very, very croaky, unfortunately. It's been with you for a week now or so.
It has, yeah.
Since we did the Necromunda actual box unboxing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Claire's Van-Sarr gang.
Yeah. It's unnamed at the moment. Yeah. I am still thinking about a name for it.
It was really going to be mine, but it got stolen from me.
Didn't get stolen. You decided you wanted the Goliath and Escher.
But we do have the dice for this one.
Yes, we do.
Dice. Wasn't able to get the dice for the other four gangs.
We are looking out though.
But if I ever see them, I will pick them up.
Yes.
But here we are, the Van-Sarr gang. Should we do the models first?
Yes.
Or how do you want to do it?
We'll open the box set first.
Open the box first.
See what we have inside.
Hopefully two identical sprues.
Look, well, here we go.
With another sprue with a shield on. And some bases, hopefully numbering 10. And 10 will be their number.
No more, no less.
No more than 10, no less than 10. There shall not be 9. And unfortunately, probably not 11. Come on. I'm getting crazy now. There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's pretty swish. So that'll be the shield then.
There's a stray base. Okay. 3, 4, 5. There's 11. What? What the hell?
We did not plan that at all.
There's 10 in the bag and there's one on its own. There's a reason for that. Is there a reason for there's like a stray base? Oh, that count that?
2,
fair enough.
3, 4.
The universe has decided you should have an extra base.
9, 10. Yeah.
There must be a reason for that.
Must be.
Must be.
Excuse me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That is strange. Okay.
After us doing all that as well.
We just saw it, we just opened it. There's the 2 shields. You don't want to believe that if it didn't on camera. It was all sealed. Apart from that one stray base that was in there. But then the box was sealed, so no one's dropped that in. That was weird. Right, so let's have a look at the sprue. There is said sprue. Various bodies, various cool looking weapons. They do have a lot of Alaskans, these guys. The Alaskans do look cool. Right. So, again, like our other gangs, you're putting these together. You're right?
Yeah, sorry.
You're putting these together to your own design.
I am, yeah, hopefully.
Which, as far as the leader goes, is exactly the same design as far as weapons anyway, as the guy in the box.
So let's go for that, shall we?
Yeah.
So let's do main dude.
The leader.
Yeah.
Who's at the back in this
weird,
crazy world that we live in. Right, let's zoom in a bit. Manually. Manual zoom. Right. Okay, so this is actually the leader guy with the combo weapon, which is what you've got. You've got the combo melter glass weapon.
Yep.
And you've got the shield and everything. So it'll just be your choice of which head you really want to use for your boss. So probably have a good look at what options you've got.
Yeah.
But what we will need is part 58, part 57, part 84 and 83. We'll need one of the shields, which so you get 2 with it. And then we need part 17, part 50, the optional head. There's a lot of parts. Part 49, 18, 52, 82, 80, because it looks cool, 54, 53 and 50. There's tons of parts in this guy. And an optional metal ponytail.
Okay.
Which looks like he sort of left the Matrix too early and the thing is still attached. Right, so we'll get all the parts off for the leader and then we'll come back. Okay, so here are all the parts. There's a lot. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do it in like stages. So what we're going to do, we're going to attach the legs, these two, onto the lower part of the body, which is great. I'm also going to put in this part here, which is the neck piece. And that goes in there. You can see the hole in there. And once that's in place, you can put the chest plate over the top. If it goes on, it should go on. Just go on the other way around, like so. That's going to go on there like that. So I'm going to get those bits stuck together, and then the head can go on afterwards. So that's going to be part of the first part of the assembly. Nearly lost that one. I'm going to stick the ponytail onto the head, the electronic ponytail. Let me get that in place. I'm going to stick on the two parts of the gun. So most of the guns seem to come in two parts. So you've got like the option to turn into a las gun or a plasma gun. So I'm going to get those two parts together. Here we have the shield, which is not going to be stuck on as part of this because obviously we've got this cool glowy shield effect. But just to show you how it will go on, that goes on the front and that pokes through there, and then this goes on in a specific way depending on which way you put the other side on, and that'll go on there. And so these bits need to be painted separate, and then once they've been painted and the shield left as it is, unless Claire wants to paint the little spidery legs that are coming off it, it's optional. We can glue that on once he's basically finished and painted. So I'll get these parts together and then I'll come back. Okay, so just to show you where we're up to. We're up to there. I've stuck the body together. A bit fiddly to get that into position where the neck is, but it's in there now, and the body on. It's quite a good fit once it's in the right position, but you've got to get it exactly in the right position. So next up, I didn't put the braid onto the head because this will be in the way. So what I need to do is attach the head, attach the piping, then attach the metal braid. But what I also need to do is put these little pouches on the front of the body, just underneath the head, because they're like extra pouches. So I'll do that before I put the braid on as well. And the gun is here, put together. A little bit faffy to go together. There is a tiny little square on the back of the gun which attaches to the handle. Bit fiddly, not sure I'm a fan of two-part guns like that, to be honest. But at least it does give us multiple options in the box, so there's an advantage to it. So what we'll do, we'll get all these parts on, so the body's on, I'll attach them to the base. The other arm is the one holding the shield. So we've got the lower part of the arm and upper part of the arm. Those two parts go together, and I'll put it in the position it needs to be in for holding the shield. And then we have the shoulder pads. So that's the shoulder pad 15, is it?
Yes.
That's shoulder pad 16, which goes with the gun. And what's this little bit?
It's just like a little side thing on his pant leg. Like a little
leg.
Yeah, it's like a little
Where are we? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
82. Should I see it on there? 82. Bang my thumb. If the camera's picked that up. So that goes onto the side of the leg. Sort of slightly to the front. Looks like it's optional. Much like a few of these parts are quite optional. It's going to go on there. So I'll stick that on as well. So when I come back it should be done really, apart from the shield as we discussed. So see you in a moment. Okay guys, so it's pretty much a finished model without the shield. It looks friggin' awesome. I have drilled the barrel as I will on any of the others that I can fit the drill into. Don't drill last guns, but any of the others. I don't know, the last gun's a bit thin on some of these. But I'll drill the other ones. There we go.
It looks awesome.
And the last thing to put on is the braid, because it covers the arm and everything like that. So I'm going to be following that pattern as I go along now. The braid will be the last thing that goes on. There we go. Pretty awesome. First ganger. I'm really impressed actually. And that's the arm for the shield, and that'll just that bit will just go on there once it's painted and everything. So there we go. So that's the leader. So now we should move on to 2 champions, because there's 2 champions on this list, isn't there?
I've got champion 1 with a plasma gun and last pistol.
Yeah.
And champion 2 with 2 last pistols.
Yep.
So a bit of a gun totting.
Yeah. Yep. Let's do it then. Let's get the parts off for those. Do you know? Are we following any of the?
I think there is one in there that's got 2 pistols in her hand.
Oh, her. Yes.
Yes.
Is there just one female body on each sprue?
I think there is. Yes.
Cool.
From what I can see.
So you're gonna have her as your gunslinger, are you?
Yeah.
So the parts for her at least is 64, 63. The body's 59. Chest plate's 61. 60 for the neck. Obviously, whichever head you want. 62 for the. Are they all 62? The pipes. Oh, a word on the pipes. They're just literally, there is a little thing on the back, like a little clip, ridge bit. They just slide on. You could put those on before you put the head on. It was a bit fiddly, but yeah, I think you can put them on either way. It's not as fiddly as putting the braid on by mistake. And you'll need part 67, I believe.
Yes.
Part 68, 66, 65. I think that's just MacGuffin. 77. The other shoulder pad's 69. And then we've got the actual guns themselves, so they could be plasma guns or las guns or one of each or whatever. You gone with las guns, didn't you?
Yes.
The 2 plasma pistols are the plasma pistols. Sorry.
Yeah.
The 2 plasma pistols would be 50 points each. That's 100 points, which is the same as a plasma gun. So those are your options. So that's one of them. We've got the parts for that champion, and whichever head you pick. And the other champion had a plasma gun.
Yes, and last pistol.
So this dude, carrying a plasma gun, that's one option. They seem pretty multi-part, the sockets and everything. So
I like that one with
I think
him kind of with it up, like he's striding forward.
So we just need to switch that around for an arm that can carry a last pistol.
Right.
Cool. Right. Okay. So we shall we'll get the parts off for these 2 guys, and then we'll be returning. Okay, guys. So these are the 2 champions. We went through those parts before. You can go through all of these parts. So what's the legs for this one?
30 and 31.
Yeah.
28 for the body.
Yeah.
17 for the chest piece. 29 for the neck. I've actually gone for head number 1.
Number 1.
For the head, where this says number 2.
Yeah.
So it looks a bit cool.
Which head did you go? What, you gone for a helmeted head?
Yeah, I went with number 8 on that one. Then we've got a bit of MacGuffin with 78 and 79. And then we've got 34, 35 and 72, which is the weapon. 10 is the braid.
Yeah.
15 and 16 for the shoulder pads.
And you've gone with an empty arm. We're just going to assume this guy's last pistol's holstered somewhere in his bodysuit.
Yeah.
Okay, so these look like they go together very similar to the first guy. We've got the legs, chest. Then we've got the neck piece which goes in there. And it's got, when you get it in there, you've got those top parts there. You've got to line it up with that. And then when you put the chest on, it sort of pushes it into position. You're just going to make sure it doesn't push it up over the top of the neck, as this one nearly did. And then we'll put the head on, put the arms together, get them ready, and then I'd put the breathing apparatus, wherever this bit is, in place, and that fits onto that line at the back of the body. and that's where that little line is under there, if you can see that. That'll just fit on. Shoulder pads, and then we've got some like grenades and stuff. And it's exactly the same here, apart from we've got some like scanners and pouches and such like. So I'll stick these two guys together, and when I come back, it should be finished. Okay guys, so there is champion number 1 with twin last pistols. Some grenades on there as well. Bit of foreshadowing, doesn't start with grenades, but there's some on there, just for fun. She looks pretty awesome actually, kind of like that. And then we have second champion, or dude running with plasma gun, as he's also known. Kind of moved that hand up a bit, so it looked like he was just about to like drop the plasma gun a little bit into firing position, like he's just screeching to a halt after a run. He's gonna take a shot. Pretty cool. Right, so that's the 2 champions. So the other 4 members of this gang are all gangers. So we have, there's too many bits to go through them all, but we've got dude with suppression last gun, whatever it was. We've got dude with the carbine gun, and we've got 2 dudes with last guns. So that's the last power coming in now. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these guys together. Put them together in exactly the same way. On the last 2 I put that on before I put the head on. Those pipes seem to work better actually. So pipes, head, everything else, braid, done. That's kind of the method I'm using at the moment. Stick the body together, so get the neck and the front plate on. Then put the legs on, put it onto the base like that's set, while I sort out the guns going together and everything. And then put the head and the pipes and everything on. There are a lot of parts to these models compared to the other Necromunda models we put together, but they do look awesome. I do appreciate this slightly increase in weapon options between plasma and las. Would have liked a different heavy weapon on there maybe, and maybe a couple of other special weapons considering.
Considering they can take other stuff as well.
Yeah. But then again, Forge World needs to make its money somehow.
It does,
So
yes.
Not that I'm feeling sorry for them or anything, just no. We've got the weapons packs, but there we go. That might be a future episode when we get some more.
Yes.
But that'll be after we've played games and we've advanced a little bit. Anyway, so let's put these last 4 guys together and we can have a look at the gang. Okay, so there are the last 4 members of the gang. So we have basically last gun guy, as of yet unnamed. Generic last gun guy number 2. There he is. We have last carbine dude. These are very good models, by the way. I do like them. They're a bit fiddly to put together compared to the other Necromunda models. I mean, as far as models go, they're alright. I mean, I didn't have any problems putting them together. But if you're just used to putting the other Necromunda models together, you might find these ones a bit fiddly. And that's the suppression. I think it's a suppression lance or something. I'll find that out for sure before we actually play the game, obviously. But there it is. I do like them. They're very cool. I am jelly. And then obviously we've got the rest of the gang. And the shield parts. So that is the Van-Sarr gang, as yet unnamed.
Yeah.
Waiting for a name from Claire for those.
I really like them actually. I think they're very different.
You glad you poached them?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Right, so there's the models. Let's take a quick look at the cards. See what we got.
You've got the blank cards there.
So we got the blank gang cards with the Van-Sarr symbol on. Okay.
Jaunty.
Yeah. What have we got
So
there?
we've got auto healer.
Auto healer. So these are the Van-Sarr ones only.
Blood cleansers, is it?
Blood cleansers.
Yep. Comburst. Critical. No. cortical stimulants,
Cortical stimulants.
enhanced auspexes, experimental vig, hyper auto loader,
Nice. Sounds cool.
medical protocols,
Medical protocols.
mesh underlay,
Ooh.
overcharge, pneumatic injectors, Warforge, combat drugs,
Don't do drugs, kids.
no, dangerous footing, slump,
Some slump.
nerves of steel, slippery, rapid fire, and seize the initiative, fall back.
That's it. Oops. That's me throwing things on the floor. Trying to open this dice box.
Open.
Let's just get that open. I'll go and pick that up. Okay, so the Van-Sarr dice, which do look awesome actually. I'm pretty jealous. I do like the green and gold theme on there.
Quite nice them actually, I like the green of it. Yeah, cool.
That's awesome. So if you guys are still watching, I've got a little surprise. We're going to unbox this. So a little bit of scenery, but we got full Necromunda. And we'll unbox something else at the end of the Delicue video as well. But I just thought you guys might want to see this. Didn't really want to do a video for it on its own because it's not a massive piece of terrain. But I just thought it would look good. Maybe we can use it as objectives. Apparently the rules are included for it. I thought it might be, you know, just have a bit of scatter training when we play the Sector Mechanicus version of the game. Right. There we go. So we have actually bigger than 1,000. I thought it was going to be about half that size. There we go. It's one of the power relays. And we have plasma relays. Then we have exactly the same one though. Quite a useful little box. I've already started the cutting. There's not many. There's only 4 big pieces and a couple of little ones on there. So the instructions, if you will. I'll look at the rules in a second. Instructions are just A2, A1, which are the 2 big pieces. Meets A3, which is the platform. Then we have A4, which is the little bit of barrier.
Barrier, yeah.
That reminds me of the Robot Chicken Death Star thing.
Which one's that?
Where they wanted to get a barrier. Was it Robot Chicken or was it Family Guy? Where they wanted to get like a handrail put up for the Death Star.
Family Guy.
Family Guy. Yeah, they just said we'd be leaning on it all day. So then you've got B2, B1 and so on. So looks like they are specific to the frames for some reason. And then that's it really. That's how they go together. So we'll put them together. So that's the English instructions. If you want to pause the video, there you go. So industrial structures are common. Yes, I know that. Unless they can fly vehicles, monsters, or cavalry bike, it's going to be set up, and then moves on the ground floor. Okay, right. Thermatic plasma regulators, all the rules for Sector Mechanicus structures. The following edition, roll d6 each time you make a saving throw of a 7+, such as a roll of a 6 plus a 1 for being in cover. A model within 3 inches of any thermatic plasma regulator in the shooting phase. On a 1, the model's unit suffers a mortal wound. So I suppose they get just hit by the plasma instead. Yeah. So that's the rules in 40k. Let's have a look at these bad boys. cool. Take it that I thought it was one on each, but these are the same side, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It was just what you saying you needed A1 and A2.
Well, I did say in though.
Right.
Because
that's A1 and A2.
See, I thought this would be all together. I'm being tricked. Yeah, A2 and A1 go together.
Right, well that's those two.
Okay. So that's A1 and that's B1. Because I can tell from the emblem on it.
Alright, well they're all named wrong then.
Games Workshop.
Yeah, because everything everything that was on that sprue was all A. Everything that's on this sprue is all B.
Yay, we found something they got wrong. I'm happy now. That's what we do. Best.
It is.
Yeah, so that nearly actually sits there on its own, I remember it. Well. Okay. So, as you can see, that's A1 and that's B1, because you actually can see on the pictures. So, let's have a look at you. That could be either. So we've got the add mech symbol on there. That one's got the add mech symbol as well. They are different though, because this one's got like little gears at the top. Okay. Right, so according to the other images here, right, so the one with the AdMech symbol on that side and the two little valves on the same side there goes with that one by the looks of it. I'm not entirely sure it really matters. I think they probably are universal because they did fit together quite well anyway. But I shall put them together as best as I can, like they are here. Yes, that's right. Together. That's right. So the one with the vent, it's got the plain one at the top there with the AdMech symbol at the bottom. Yay! So then we have these pieces. So the one with the skull in the middle. Wow. Can they not name any of this right? I'm just having a lazy day again. Okay, they can't even bother to do the pictures because the actual CAD pictures are exactly the same. Apparently. So, you go with that one. No. You go with that one. You go with that one. Exactly, it probably doesn't matter, to be fair. You go with that one. You go with that one.
And then you've got these little bits here that I assume would...
Are they the same?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I assume that there's like a little bit here that's...
Well, there's nowhere in the instructions that tells you where to put them.
Right.
However, if you do look on the images, you are correct.
There's a little bit there.
Yes.
It's at both sides, so I assume you could put one at either side, perhaps.
If you got them like that, they're the same. They're the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the single pipe goes at that side, and the two little pipes go at this side.
Right.
Okay, let's stick this bad boy together. And there we go, pretty easy to put together. I'm pretty sure you can put them together any way you want. On the picture you've got these bits at the front. It's pretty solid, you could leave that off and just put it on where you wanted. I've glued them on like that because I want to be able to put them together as like a single platform as well. Whereas if you put them on the end, obviously you can't. And you could stuck a bit, you could line them up there as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Just for scale purposes. The Van-Sarrs on the boss man. There he is. Actually, got a colour model on. There we go.
Nice. Oh, you're just showing off now.
I'm just showing off.
It's because I've not painted mine.
I haven't shown these on camera yet. These I've not quite finished these, but these are going to be my gang codes for the Forge Lords and the Embittered Hearts. So I've not quite finished them. I wasn't going to show them on camera either. I wanted a colour model against the grey. There we go. These are pretty cool actually. I like these. They're slightly bigger than I was expecting. I thought they'd be smaller. But
yeah, they're quite.
So you can either have them independently or as like one unit side by side. So there's a few little variations you could do on that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah. I think they'll look good when they're painted as well. On the battlefield. Right guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. As you may gather from what we said, in the next video we'll be doing the Delicue gang, which is the last of the 6 house gangs.
Yeah.
May have another piece of terrain as well. Along the same lines, nothing massive. To unbox. So stay tuned for that, and see you again soon.
See you soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.